Seen your legs weakening first. Eat these 6 foods. Life after 60 today. Are you quietly losing strength in your legs without even realizing it? One day you notice it takes a little more effort to get up from the sofa. A few months later, climbing stairs feels strangely tiring. And then the simplest everyday movements, walking, turning, standing for long periods, begin to feel like a challenge. If that sounds familiar, there's a good chance your leg muscles are quietly weakening and you haven't noticed. And this isn't just aging, this is muscle loss. Silent, gradual, and more dangerous than most people think. Here's the shocking truth that often goes unspoken. Your legs are the first place you start to lose muscle as you age. When leg muscles weaken, your balance suffers. Movement becomes harder. And most critically, the risk of falling increases dramatically. And a single fall can change everything. A fractured bone, a long hospital stay, the loss of your independence. But here's the good news. This doesn't have to happen. So where's the solution? Nutrition. Most people believe if I want strong legs, I need to exercise. That's true, but it's not the whole picture. Because your body cannot build or maintain muscle without the right nutrients. It's like trying to build a house without bricks. You could train every day, but if you're eating the wrong foods, the results just won't come. In today's episode, I'm going to share 6 powerful foods that can slow the decline of leg muscle, restore strength and endurance, help you stay mobile, independent, and in control of your life for years to come. Stick around until the end because one of the most important foods on the list might already be sitting in your kitchen, and chances are you're not eating enough of it. Before we dive in, if this topic feels important to you, hit like and subscribe to Life After 60 today so you never miss a weekly dose of practical, realistic health advice. And leave a comment. Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Now let's get started with the very first food. Number 1. Sweet potatoes, steady energy for stronger legs. Muscles need fuel, but not all energy is created equal. Some types of energy hit fast and fade even faster. They leave you feeling tired too soon, weaker than you should be, drained before the job is even half done. And then there's sustained energy, the kind that helps you feel strong longer, walk farther, climb stairs without needing to pause halfway. Sweet potatoes are one of the best sources of that kind of fuel. Why are sweet potatoes especially helpful for muscle strength, especially after 60? As we age, the body's ability to store energy, use energy efficiently, begins to slow down. You start to notice fatigue setting in faster, sluggish muscle response. Simple tasks like carrying groceries, walking the block, or climbing stairs start to feel harder. And no, it's not just because you're out of shape. It's often because the fuel you're giving your body isn't the right kind. The difference between sweet potatoes and refined carbs. Let's compare white bread, pasta, white rice cause a sharp spike in blood sugar, trigger a surge of insulin, followed by an energy crash, fatigue, fogginess, and a dip in stamina. Sweet potatoes, lower on the glycemic index, release energy slowly and steadily, provide a consistent stream of fuel to your muscles and your brain. You feel more alert, your body lasts longer. Sweet potatoes don't just fill you up, they power you forward. The specific benefits of sweet potatoes for your legs. So why sweet potatoes? What exactly do they give your legs? Rich in complex carbohydrates, a steady, sustained source of energy, packed with vitamins A, C, and B6, essential for muscle cell repair, naturally full of manganese and potassium, help regulate muscle contractions and reduce cramps. Just one serving of sweet potatoes a day, baked, boiled, or steamed, is enough to give your legs a solid foundation of energy and comfort. You don't need a mountain of it, just consistency. You don't have to eat sweet potatoes all day long. Add them to lunch or dinner in place of white rice or bread, and your body will start to notice the difference, usually within 1 to 2 weeks. We just explored sweet potatoes, a powerhouse of natural fuel that helps your legs stay energized, steady, and strong. But let's be honest, energy is just the beginning. To truly keep your leg muscles strong as you age, you need something else: repair. Every step you take, every movement you make, no matter how small, creates tiny tears in your muscle fibers. That's normal. It's part of how your body builds strength. When you were younger, your body repaired those micro tears almost effortlessly overnight while you slept. But as we age, that healing process slows down. And without the right nutrients, those tiny tears don't heal fully. Instead, they quietly build up, leading to stiffness, soreness, and over time, muscle loss. That's when sweet potatoes become more valuable than ever. Not just because they provide steady fuel, but because they're rich in vitamin A, a powerful antioxidant that helps repair muscle tissue after daily movement, reduce inflammation in sore muscles, and speed up recovery time after exercise. What does that mean for you? Less soreness after walks or climbing stairs, more flexibility when you wake up in the morning, and over time, stronger, more resilient legs that are less prone to injury. But there's another silent threat to your muscles: chronic inflammation. The older we get, the more susceptible we become to what doctors call silent inflammation. This isn't the kind of inflammation you can see. It doesn't show up as redness or swelling. It creeps in slowly, invisibly, wearing down your muscle fibers day by day, causing weakness, slower, heavier movement, and increased risk of falling or injury. And here's what's scary. This kind of inflammation doesn't just appear overnight. It builds over years from poor nutrition, lack of movement, and long-term unmanaged stress. Sweet potatoes fight back. They contain beta-carotene, a compound known to reduce oxidative stress, the root cause of cellular inflammation. When you consistently get enough beta-carotene in your diet, your muscle cells are better protected, your body recovers more easily, and the risk of long-term muscle loss decreases dramatically. So no, it's not just about starch or comfort food. It's about giving your legs what they truly need to stay strong. Not just today, but for years to come. And don't forget potassium, the golden mineral for strong, steady legs. It's one of the most overlooked nutrients when it comes to leg strength. But here's the truth. Potassium is one of the most essential minerals for healthy leg muscles. It helps regulate muscle contractions, support nerve signaling, maintain hydration throughout the body. When you don't get enough potassium, your legs tell you loud and clear. You may experience frequent muscle cramps, sudden weakness or poor balance, a greater risk of falls, especially at night or early in the morning. The good news: sweet potatoes are one of the best natural sources of potassium. Getting enough potassium daily can make the difference between legs that feel unsteady and legs that are strong, flexible, and ready to move. Here's something most people never consider. The strength in your legs also depends on your gut. Yes, really, your gut health, your digestion, and nutrient absorption directly impacts your muscles. You could be eating all the right foods, but if your digestive system isn't absorbing nutrients efficiently, your muscles don't get the protein, vitamins, or minerals they need. Your nervous system can't transmit signals effectively. And the result: weakness, fatigue, and slower recovery after movement. Sweet potatoes help here too. They're rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber, two types of fiber that improve digestion and bowel regularity, feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut, boost the absorption of nutrients from the rest of your meal. When your gut is functioning well, your body uses protein and minerals more efficiently. Your muscles get the fuel and repair support they need. Your endurance improves, and so does your reflexes. So how can you enjoy sweet potatoes every day without getting bored? The great news: sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile. You can roast them whole, leave the skin on for extra nutrients, and let the inside caramelize into sweet, soft perfection. Steam them and serve with a dollop of yogurt or fresh ricotta. Mash them up instead of white rice or mashed potatoes at dinner. Slice them into wedges and oven-bake them as a healthy alternative to fries. Or even blend them into your morning smoothie for a creamy, energizing boost. Unlike refined carbs, sweet potatoes won't leave you feeling heavy or sleepy. Instead, they help you stay full longer. Keep your blood sugar stable. Support gentle, sustainable weight management. So here's the big picture. With one simple food, humble, affordable, and delicious, you're doing more than feeding yourself. You're fueling your legs with sustainable energy, calming hidden inflammation, supporting nutrient absorption, and laying the foundation for strength, balance, and mobility in the years ahead. Recap why sweet potatoes are the perfect companion for aging legs. They provide long-lasting energy without the blood sugar crash or lightheadedness. They help your muscles recover faster from daily movement. They reduce silent inflammation and protect your muscles over time. They're rich in potassium and vitamin A, two essential nutrients for strength and leg reflexes. And they support digestion, helping your body absorb more of what it needs. So if you want to climb stairs without exhaustion, walk without shaky knees, and stand longer without numbness, start with something simple. Just one sweet potato a day. Because strong legs don't come from exercise alone. They come from what you feed your body consistently, gently, and with intention. Next up, oats. After diving into sweet potatoes and their remarkable ability to fuel your legs and help muscles recover, let's move on to a different kind of hero, oats. A small, humble grain that packs a surprising punch when it comes to strength, stamina, and fighting off age-related fatigue. Oats. Not just a bland breakfast, a secret weapon for stronger legs. Maybe you've thought of oats as a boring breakfast food, something soft, plain, and forgettable. But what if I told you that this simple bowl of grains might be the very reason you start walking farther, climbing stairs more easily, feeling steady and energized in your legs again? Let's talk about why your legs may feel tired more often as you age, and how oats can help turn that around. Why do your legs tire out faster with age, and how can oats help one of the earliest signs of aging that many people notice: leg fatigue? Stairs become a challenge. Standing too long makes your knees ache or your calves feel shaky. And worst of all, a loss of balance or stumbling more often than you used to. But this isn't just aging. This is undernourished muscle. Your leg muscles need fuel, but not the kind that spikes your energy and crashes it minutes later. Not fast-burning carbs like white bread noodles or sugary snacks. Oats deliver steady energy throughout the day. Unlike refined starches that cause your blood sugar to spike and then plummet, leaving you sleepy, sluggish, drained before the day's even halfway through, oats have a low glycemic index. That means they release energy slowly, giving you lasting stamina, mental clarity, and muscle support that doesn't burn out mid-morning. Have you ever found yourself feeling foggy or sluggish in the afternoon, even though you haven't done much? It could be your breakfast or lunch working against you. Swapping out quick carbs for a bowl of oats might be the shift your legs and your energy have been waiting for. Oats more than just energy. They help preserve muscle strength over time. Your leg muscles are the largest muscle group in your body. To keep them strong, you need two things: regular movement, and just as important, enough protein. Without adequate protein, your muscles gradually shrink. And when that happens, you start to feel it. Your legs weaken, you lose balance, and simple tasks like standing up or taking a walk feel shaky and unstable. Oats provide natural plant-based protein. It's not as high as what you'd get from meat or eggs, but it's much easier for an aging digestive system to absorb. It helps maintain and repair muscle fibers, those tiny tears that happen every day from normal movement. You don't need to eat a heavy steak to support your muscles. A bowl of oats in the morning is already a powerful start, especially for your legs. There's another critical factor most people overlook: blood circulation. For your leg muscles to move and recover properly, they need a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood. When circulation weakens, your legs start to recover more slowly after physical activity, cramp or ache more often, and feel heavy or unsteady during movement. So how do oats support circulation? Oats contain iron, a vital mineral your body uses to build red blood cells, transport oxygen from your lungs to your muscles. If you're low on iron, your blood carries fewer red cells, muscles don't get enough oxygen, and your legs start to feel tired, achy, or unusually weak. Here's the good news: oats are a plant-based source of iron that's surprisingly easy to absorb, especially when paired with fruits rich in vitamin C, like bananas, strawberries, or a small handful of raisins. Now here's something most people never think about. Your gut health is directly tied to your leg strength. It may not seem related, but it is. If your digestive system isn't absorbing nutrients properly, your muscles won't get what they need to stay strong. You could be eating all the right things, but if your gut can't process and absorb those nutrients, your body still feels weak and your legs still feel tired. Oats are packed with soluble fiber, which supports a healthy digestive tract, nourishes your gut microbiome, and helps your body absorb protein, iron, and essential vitamins more efficiently. Healthy gut equals stronger muscles equals more stable legs. How to easily add oats to your daily routine. Oats are incredibly versatile and easy to prepare. You can cook them into a warm bowl of oatmeal with milk or bone broth. Mix with fruit nuts and yogurt for overnight oats. Bake them into oatmeal bars for a healthy afternoon snack. Stir into soups or sprinkle over salads for an extra boost of fiber and protein. You don't need anything fancy, just consistency, and you'll feel the difference in your body. Quick recap. Why oats are a superfood for your legs after 60. They offer long-lasting energy without post-meal crashes or dips in blood pressure. Help maintain and rebuild muscle fibers with plant-based protein. Provide iron to boost blood flow and oxygen delivery to your muscles. Improve digestion, allowing your body to absorb nutrients more effectively. Easy to eat, easy to cook, and gentle on aging taste buds. Want to walk lighter, steadier, and more confidently each day? Start with one bowl of oats. It may seem small, but it's more powerful than you think. In the previous section, we explored how oats support your leg health by delivering steady energy, promoting circulation, and giving your muscles the protein they need to stay strong. But oats have one more secret weapon, one that relates to a vital mineral your body may be dangerously low on without even realizing it: magnesium. Magnesium, the unsung hero of muscle strength and leg health. Have you ever been jolted awake by a sharp cramp in your calf? The kind that seizes your whole leg, forcing you to sit up, rub it out, and wait for the pain to pass. If that sounds familiar, there's a good chance your body is lacking magnesium. Magnesium plays a key role in regulating muscle contraction and relaxation, preventing cramps, spasms, and that heavy dragging sensation in your legs, supporting the nerve-muscle connection so your legs don't shake or lose balance unexpectedly. And here's the good news. Oats are a naturally rich, easily absorbable source of magnesium, especially important for older adults. Oats, the simplest way to keep your muscles flexible and cramp-free. No need for complicated supplements, no pill schedules. Just one bowl of oats in the morning and you're giving your legs what they need to. Reduce the risk of nighttime leg cramps. Ease that heavy dragging feeling after standing for long periods. Move with more ease, comfort, and flexibility throughout the day. And here's something you might not expect: oats are anything but boring. A lot of people say oatmeal. It's the same every day, just a plain bowl of mushy cereal. I'd get tired of that in a week. But the truth is, oats are one of the most versatile ingredients you'll ever find. You can blend them into a morning smoothie to boost your energy. Sprinkle them over yogurt and fresh fruit for a satisfying afternoon treat. Mix with nut butter and dried fruit to create homemade energy bars perfect for taking on the go. Just a little creativity and oats become far from routine. In fact, they can be the foundation for strong legs, sustained energy, and a brighter, more mobile day. Why do we overlook the simple solutions? Sometimes we chase the most complex answers. We search for the strongest supplements, the most intense workout, the strictest diet. And in the process, we forget that strength, endurance, and mobility often begin with something much simpler: eating right. And oats, they're the perfect example of that simplicity. Affordable, easy to prepare, no side effects, and remarkably effective if used consistently. If you're serious about keeping your legs strong and mobile well into your later years, start with oats and keep that habit going. Not because it's trendy, but because your body deserves something real, something nourishing, something sustainable. Now let's talk about food 3. Avocado, the trendy superfood with surprising power to restore leg strength. When people think of avocados, they usually picture a creamy smoothie or a trendy millennial food that shows up on toast. But if you're in your 60s or beyond and you're on a journey to restore the strength and flexibility of your legs, this little green fruit might be one of the most powerful allies you've overlooked. Why would avocados have anything to do with muscle strength or mobility? We often hear if you want strong muscles, you need protein. That's true, but only half the truth. Because here's the part most people miss: your muscles also need something far less talked about, but absolutely essential: healthy fats. Healthy fats in avocado, nature's quiet remedy for sore muscles and stiff joints. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, one of the best kinds of fat your body can get. These fats help reduce chronic inflammation in your muscles and joints, keep your joints flexible, your muscles smooth, not stiff, boost the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all of which are crucial for maintaining muscle and bone strength. Have you ever felt like your legs were stiff in the morning, achy after a short walk, a little sore after standing for too long? That could be due to silent inflammation building up over time. And avocado is one of the most natural, effective ways to fight it. Every movement, standing, walking, sitting, relies on one thing: your muscles' ability to contract and release. And for that to happen smoothly, your body needs potassium. Now here's something surprising: avocados have more potassium than bananas. Potassium is what allows your nerves to fire, your muscles to contract, and your legs to move without cramping, trembling, or giving out. To recap why avocado is an ideal daily companion for strong, steady legs: fights inflammation naturally, protecting both muscles and joints, enhances vitamin absorption, supporting long-term bone and muscle strength, packs a serious dose of potassium, helping prevent cramps and maintain smooth muscle control, supports heart health, helping circulation, which means better blood flow to your legs. Easy ways to use avocado every day. No fancy recipes needed. Just slice some on top of whole grain toast for breakfast. Toss it into a salad with a little lemon, olive oil, and seeds. Mash it into a creamy dip for veggies. Or pair it with oatmeal to create a beautifully balanced meal full of healthy fats, fiber, and plant-based protein. We've just talked about avocados, the fruit rich in healthy fats, potassium, and anti-inflammatory compounds that not only keep your legs strong, but also help them move with more ease and comfort. But the story of avocado doesn't stop there. One of the reasons it's earned the name superfood for aging legs is its unique ability to protect, repair, and slow the aging of muscle tissue, something many people are quietly losing each day without even realizing it. Potassium, the unsung hero of stable, strong legs. Have you ever been standing still and suddenly your leg stiffens up? Or maybe you take a step, just a light one, and your muscle seizes, forcing you to sit down or rub the pain away. If that sounds familiar, you might be running low on potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate muscle contraction and relaxation, stabilize the signals from your nervous system to your muscles, prevent cramping spasms and that heavy, drained feeling in your legs. When your body doesn't get enough potassium, the result can be electrolyte imbalances, unpredictable muscle movements, shaky legs falls, and a sense of instability, especially when standing for too long. And this is exactly why avocados are considered one of the best natural sources of potassium. Yes, even more than bananas, which have long been the go-to potassium source for many. Stronger body, smoother movement when your muscles are properly protected. As we age, our muscles don't just weaken, they become more vulnerable to damage. Every time you walk, stand up, or even move around the house, tiny tears can form in your muscle fibers. And because your body no longer repairs muscle tissue as easily as it once did, those tiny injuries start to build up. Over time, this can lead to serious muscle loss if left unchecked. Vitamin E, the natural shield that protects and restores muscle tissue. Vitamin E is one of the most powerful antioxidants your body can use to fight off free radicals that damage muscle cells. Accelerate the repair of worn or injured fibers. Keep your muscles elastic, flexible, and protected from early degeneration. And the good news, avocados naturally contain high levels of vitamin E, and it's far more absorbable than most synthetic supplements, which means each step you take may come with less pain. Your mornings may feel looser, easier, less stiff, and over time your legs become more resilient, more mobile, no matter your age. Avocados don't just feed your muscles, they help blood flow to your legs, too. Strong muscles need blood. And for blood to reach your legs, your body needs three things: a healthy heart, flexible, resilient blood vessels, and good circulation that flows freely without obstruction. Avocados rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats support exactly that. They help your cardiovascular system function more efficiently, which means blood reaches your lower limbs more quickly, more evenly. You feel less numbness, less heaviness, and less swelling after standing too long. This is especially important for people who have a history of diabetes or high blood pressure. Often feel cold feet, tingling toes, or aches when the weather changes. How to enjoy avocados daily without getting bored. Avocados are one of the easiest foods to work into your meals. They're versatile and blend well with both sweet and savory dishes. Try this: slice them on whole grain toast for breakfast. Blend them into a smoothie with nut milk and banana for a creamy midday snack. Mash them into guacamole, perfect with fresh veggie sticks or whole grain crackers. Toss them into a salad for a silky texture and a boost of healthy fats. The key isn't eating a lot, it's eating them consistently. Even just half to one avocado per day can make a noticeable difference. Less leg pain, easier movement throughout the day, and that heavy end-of-day fatigue in your legs. It slowly starts to disappear. The full list. Avocados are a powerful ally for your legs, rich in potassium, prevents cramps and spasms, high in vitamin E, helps repair muscle tissue, natural anti-inflammatory, keeps joints flexible and muscles supple, supports circulation, delivers oxygen and nutrients to your legs more efficiently, boosts absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. If you want to keep walking with confidence, stay balanced, and never fear that wobbly feeling from standing too long, let the avocado become a daily habit, not because it's trendy, but because it quietly protects what matters most: your strength and mobility. Coming up next, we've talked about avocados, a nutrient-rich powerhouse that fights inflammation, restores muscle tissue, improves circulation, and helps your legs stay strong and flexible as you age. But now let's shift to a different family of foods. Small, familiar, and often overlooked. These tiny fruits aren't just for dessert or decoration. They're nature's defense system, your shield against muscle loss, joint inflammation, and even memory decline. It's time to talk about berries. Berries. Small but mighty, nature's ultimate weapon to protect your aging legs. Have you been noticing that your legs don't feel quite like they used to? Maybe you start to feel tired after just a short walk. Find your knees stiff every time you try to stand. Or you simply don't have the strength you once did, even though you eat well and sleep on time. If any of this sounds familiar, there may be a silent culprit behind it: oxidative stress and low-grade chronic inflammation. And this is where berries come in as nature's quiet, powerful army against aging. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they're not just delicious, they're packed with antioxidants. One in particular, anthocyanin, is a natural compound proven to neutralize free radicals. The bad guys that damage muscle cells, protect muscle fibers from wear and tear, speed up recovery after movement, preserve the firmness and flexibility of muscle tissue, slowing the clock at a cellular level. Every single day, your body produces free radicals just by breathing, digesting, or simply interacting with pollution, stress, or processed food. When you're young, your immune system keeps those radicals in check. But as we age, that defense weakens. And the result? Chronic fatigue, sluggish muscle recovery, aching after simple activities like walking or climbing stairs. Berries help reinforce your body's natural defenses, quietly fighting back against the wear and tear. You can't see, but your legs can feel. More than muscle, a natural anti-inflammatory that soothes joints and protects your strength. One of the biggest drivers of muscle loss in older adults: chronic inflammation. It's not just about pain. Knees that ache when the weather changes, stiffness in the morning, muscles that tire easily during a long walk. Over time, inflammation also erodes your muscle strength, increases your risk of arthritis, tendinitis, and irreversible muscle loss. Berries are one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory foods. Thanks to flavonoids and polyphenols, they help reduce swelling, ease joint pain, restore range of motion, and improve flexibility. Vitamin C. Not just for colds, but for collagen and stronger joints. We often think of vitamin C as the go-to for fighting colds, but what most people don't know is this: vitamin C is essential for producing collagen, the building block of muscles, joints, tendons, and ligaments. As collagen declines with age, muscles lose firmness, joints dry out and start to click. Recovery after strain or injury slows down. Eating berries every day supports collagen production, helping your muscles stay firm. Joints move smoothly and your body feel more like it did in your 40s or 50s. Don't just snack on berries, make them a daily habit. Eating berries once in a while won't give you all these benefits, but if you sprinkle blueberries over your morning oatmeal, add strawberries to your yogurt or smoothies, make a warm berry compote to drizzle over toast, porridge, or cereal, or simply snack on a handful in the afternoon. Within a few weeks, you'll start to notice less muscle fatigue, easier, smoother joint movement, and a clearer, sharper mind. Berries. Not just for your legs, but for a sharper mind. Here's something remarkable. Multiple studies have shown that the antioxidants in berries don't just help your muscles, they also boost memory, sharpen focus, and slow age-related cognitive decline. So when you're taking care of your legs, indeed, you're also taking care of your brain. When you eat berries regularly, you're not just staying mobile, you're staying sharp, clear, and independent longer. Why are berries the ultimate bodyguard for aging legs? They fight oxidative stress, protecting your muscles from weakening. They reduce inflammation so your joints ache less and move more freely. They boost collagen, keeping muscles and joints elastic and strong. They improve circulation, bringing oxygen to your legs faster. And they support memory so you stay steady on your feet and clear in your thoughts. Want stronger legs, a clearer mind, and a lighter body? Don't skip the berries. They're not just dessert, they're one of the smartest health investments you can make for your future. Now that we've explored the power of berries, tiny antioxidant-packed fruits that protect your muscles, joints, and memory, it's time to shift to a heartier, more sustaining food source. One that doesn't just protect but builds. A food that helps strengthen weakened legs, supports heart and nerve health, and improves circulation as you age. And the best part, you already know it. Salmon, the superfood for stronger, steadier, more resilient legs. Imagine a single food that could strengthen your muscles, ease joint pain and inflammation, improve blood flow throughout your body, support smooth nerve communication, and give you the energy to get up, walk around, climb stairs, and move with greater ease every day. That's what salmon can do. More than just protein. This is premium muscle rebuilding fuel. Every day your legs carry your full body weight. They help you walk, stand, balance, and stay active. And every single movement, every step, every rise from a chair causes tiny micro tears in your muscles. When you're young, your body repairs those micro tears quickly and effortlessly. But as you get older, that recovery slows down. Muscles weaken. Getting up from a chair feels heavier. And climbing stairs, once second nature, can start to feel like climbing a hill. Salmon gives your muscles the building blocks they need to heal and grow. Thanks to its complete protein profile, salmon provides all the essential amino acids your body needs to repair worn down or damaged muscle fibers. Support long-lasting strength and stability, keep your legs strong and steady throughout the day. Eating salmon regularly helps slow down muscle loss, keeping your stride confident and your movement independent as you age. But it's not just protein. Salmon stands out for its omega-3 power. Have you ever woken up with a dull ache in your knees, felt tightness in your ankles after standing for a while, or noticed your legs feel tired after just a short walk? One likely culprit: silent inflammation. It's incredibly common in older adults, and it chips away at your muscle flexibility and joint mobility without you even realizing it. Omega-3 in salmon, nature's anti-inflammatory for muscles and joints. Omega-3s do more than fight inflammation, they go right to the source. They help relax your muscles, loosen your joints, and reduce swelling so every step feels smoother, every movement more fluid. Plus, omega-3s help improve blood flow to your lower limbs, deliver oxygen and nutrients more efficiently to your muscles, and that means you may start to feel less heaviness in your legs. A more natural stride, faster recovery after activity, the unsung hero. Your motor nerves now. Here's something most people don't realize. Have you ever felt like your legs were slow to respond, as if your brain was telling your body to move but your feet didn't quite listen? That delay, it's often due to weakening motor nerves, the nerves that carry signals from your brain to your muscles. Here's the amazing part: omega-3s help keep those nerve pathways clear and responsive. They support smoother, more accurate communication between your brain and your body, so when you want to move, your legs are ready. Vitamin B12. The energy spark in every step. Salmon doesn't just offer protein and omega-3s. It's also packed with B vitamins, especially B12. And that matters more than you might think. Vitamin B12 plays a key role in fueling your cells, sustaining physical endurance, preventing fatigue, and that worn-out feeling that creeps in too soon. When your body is low on B12, you'll likely feel it in your legs first. They tire quickly, you move slower, climbing stairs or standing for too long feels like too much, but once you restore your B12, especially through salmon, you start to notice a difference. You walk farther, climb higher, and feel the strength in your legs return, like getting a piece of yourself back. Stronger legs. Start with a stronger heart. Here's something most people overlook: you can't have strong legs if your heart is struggling. Why? Because blood circulation is everything. Good circulation ensures your leg muscles get the nutrients they need. Your joints stay nourished and oxygen reaches every corner of your lower body. The omega-3s in salmon help support all of that by lowering bad cholesterol, reducing blood pressure, and preventing artery stiffening. Put simply, a healthier heart equals better blood flow equals stronger, more flexible legs. How to add salmon to your weekly meals. You don't need to eat salmon every day. Just 2 to 3 times a week, around 4 to 6 ounces per serving is enough to start feeling the benefits. Cook it however you like: pan-seared, baked, steamed, tossed in a salad, or stirred into a soup. Quick tip: go for fresh or high-quality frozen salmon whenever possible. Try to avoid highly processed options like smoked or canned versions that are packed with salt. So why is salmon the anti-aging food for your legs? Because it delivers what your body needs most as it gets older. High-quality protein to rebuild and strengthen muscles, omega-3s to fight inflammation, ease stiffness and support nerve health, vitamin B12 to boost energy production and prevent fatigue, cardiovascular support to keep blood and life flowing into your legs, faster recovery after movement so you can stay active without the soreness. If you want to walk lighter, move freer, and feel more like yourself again, start with salmon. Your body and especially your legs will thank you for it. Want to climb stairs without getting winded? Stand longer without your legs shaking. Walk farther without having to stop and catch your breath. Then don't forget to add salmon to your weekly meals. In the last section, we uncovered the incredible power of salmon, not just as a source of high-quality protein, but as a quiet protector of your muscles, heart, nerves, and circulation. And the best part, you don't need to eat it every day to reap the benefits. In this section, we'll go a little deeper into how to make salmon work for you and introduce another essential food for strong, pain-free legs: eggs. Just 2-3 servings of salmon a week is enough to feel a real difference. Here's the good news. You don't need to eat salmon daily to strengthen your legs. Just 2 to 3 servings a week can provide anti-inflammatory omega-3s, muscle-repairing protein, essential vitamins like B12 and D to support your muscles, joints, and nervous system. Simple salmon meals to make it easy and sustainable. You can pan-sear salmon and roast it with vegetables. Toss fresh salmon into a salad with avocado and leafy greens. Mix canned salmon with olive oil, lemon juice, and a pinch of seasoning for a quick protein-packed bowl. Whether you have time to cook or need something fast, salmon fits right in and fuels your legs with strength. Now, food 6. Eggs. The complete powerhouse for muscle and energy, eggs have long been considered easy to cook, affordable, a staple in everyday meals, but behind that simplicity is a nutritional goldmine, especially for older adults looking to keep their legs strong, flexible, and pain-free. Eggs. A complete protein your muscles love to absorb. Each egg contains all 9 essential amino acids. That means it's a complete protein, the kind your body uses to rebuild muscle fibers, strengthen connective tissues, and give your legs the foundation they need to stay strong and balanced. Why does this matter? Because after age 50, the body loses 1–2% of muscle mass every year. Without enough protein, you'll start to notice weaker legs, trouble standing for long periods or climbing stairs, more falls, less stability. But just 1 or 2 eggs for breakfast, that's one of the easiest ways to feed your muscles the quality fuel they need. More than just protein, eggs also provide vitamin D, the golden nutrient for muscle and joint health. Many people think vitamin D is only for strong bones, but the truth is vitamin D is essential for muscle strength, nerve function, and smooth coordination. Low vitamin D can lead to muscle fatigue, weak legs, higher risk of falling. And here's the part that might surprise you most. Most older adults are deficient in vitamin D and have no idea. Eggs are one of the best natural sources of vitamin D. Easy to absorb, no need to chase the sun, but that's not all. There's another powerful nutrient in eggs, one that doesn't get nearly enough attention: choline. So what is choline? Choline is a compound that supports the communication between your brain and your muscles, sharpens your reflexes, keeps your legs moving smoothly, no hesitation, no jerky steps. Have you ever found yourself hesitating at the edge of a curb, losing momentum halfway up the stairs, feeling like your brain gave the signal but your legs didn't get the message? That could be a sign of choline deficiency. And here's the good news. Egg yolks are one of the richest natural sources of choline, something very few other foods can match. The big picture: why these eggs are a powerhouse for strong, steady legs in later life. Complete protein rebuilds and maintains muscle. Vitamin D strengthens muscles and supports coordination. Choline improves nerve signaling so your legs respond faster. B12, iron, and zinc boost energy, reduce post-activity fatigue. Easy to cook, easy to pair with other foods. How to eat eggs without getting bored? You can boil them and pair with your morning oats. Fry them sunny side up in olive oil. Add hard-boiled eggs to a fresh salad. Bake them into veggie-loaded frittatas. Steam them into soft custards for a light, easy-to-digest meal. 1 to 2 eggs a day is perfectly safe for most healthy adults, especially when combined with a low-cholesterol diet. Want to keep your legs strong, your muscles firm, and your steps steady every day? Don't overlook the humble egg. It may be one of the most familiar foods in your kitchen, but it holds quiet power to protect the longevity of your legs. Now that we've explored how eggs support muscle strength, coordination, and energy through vitamin D, choline, and complete proteins, let's take a moment to look back on everything we've covered, so we can see the full picture of how to nourish strong, mobile legs and a vibrant life well beyond 60. Your body, whether it's taking a single step, lifting your leg, or simply shifting your weight from one foot to the other, is constantly processing an intricate web of neural signals. Your nervous system, muscles, and brain work in harmony to make sure you don't stumble, you stay balanced, and every step is smooth, coordinated, and precise. But as we age, that signal transmission begins to slow, and little by little you may start to notice your legs don't react as quickly. You feel a bit off balance on uneven ground. Or worse, you sense that your legs are no longer listening the way they used to. That's where choline found in eggs steps in. Like a maintenance worker for your body's internal wiring. It keeps the communication lines between your brain and muscles clear and responsive, helping you react faster. Coordinate your steps more accurately and avoid those unexpected falls that can change everything. But that's not all. Eggs also deliver healthy fats, B vitamins, and antioxidants that work together to fuel energy production within muscle cells. Reduce low-level inflammation in your joints and muscles and protect your tissues from the everyday wear and tear that builds up over time. And no, you don't need to eat a dozen eggs a day to feel the difference. Just 1 or 2 eggs a day consistently can help you feel less muscle fatigue, climb stairs and stand for longer without strain, and most importantly, regain confidence in how you move. Worried eggs will get boring. Don't be. They're more versatile than you think. Try hard-boiled eggs with your breakfast. Fry them sunny side up with olive oil and vegetables. Steam them into a soft custard for a light, easy-to-digest snack. Crack one into a hot bowl of soup, toss chopped eggs into a salad, or even blend them into a protein smoothie for a nourishing post-workout meal. The most important thing isn't how you eat them, it's that you eat them consistently. Muscles need daily nourishment, not once-a-week attention. Eggs, small in size, powerful in effect. Each egg you eat is a brick in rebuilding the muscle mass you've lost, a shot of energy sent straight into your motor neurons, a step closer to reclaiming freedom of movement and confidence in your own body. Because at this stage in life, it's not about chasing youth. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to keep going strong, one step at a time. And now let's take a moment to recap all 6 powerhouse foods that can help keep your legs strong, flexible, and resilient over time. Sweet potatoes, a steady source of complex carbs to fuel your muscles and aid in recovery. Oats, a heart-healthy grain that stabilizes blood sugar and enhances nutrient absorption. Avocados, rich in healthy fats, potassium, and vitamin E to ease inflammation in muscles and joints. Berries, packed with antioxidants to fight oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and support collagen production. Salmon, a complete protein loaded with omega-3s and B12 to boost circulation and protect your nervous system. Eggs, a daily dose of choline, protein, and vitamin D to support your muscles, nerves, and bones from the inside out. The takeaway: strength doesn't come from staying young. It comes from taking smart care of yourself after 60. You don't need to exhaust yourself with punishing workouts. You don't need to buy expensive supplements. You just need to choose the right foods, make them a part of your everyday habits, and trust that your body, no matter your age, can still grow stronger with the right support. On a personal note, after writing and editing this full series, here's what I've come to deeply believe: we don't grow weaker simply because we age. We grow weaker because we stop nourishing ourselves the way we should. And the most beautiful truth: we can start again. Anytime, even today. If this video gave you useful insight to help take better care of your legs and live more freely after 60, click like, so the algorithm can share this message with more people who need it. Subscribe to Life After 60 today and get weekly videos on health, nutrition, movement, and mental clarity for your golden years. Leave a comment below. Which of these 6 foods do you already eat often? And which one surprised you the most with its hidden benefits? Aging is not a limitation. It's an invitation to live more fully, more deeply, on your own terms. So keep walking each day with strong legs and a free, open heart. See you in the next video from Life After 60 today.